Just a few days ago, Blizzard teased to us in this book that there would be a new class coming to Diablo Immortal in 2025. This was not the biggest surprise in the world since we've gotten a new class each year inside of Diablo Immortal, but it was still nice to see that it was confirmed and honestly not spoken about much at all. Now, in that post, I mentioned that I miss the data mine ARPG guy. Solinari mentioned that he used to give us some great stuff, which was 100% true. Haven't heard from him in over a year. Let me tell you that the things that he would tell us about the incoming classes, the Blood Knight, I think he was part of the Tempest too, was all on point. 100% what he would say was coming to the game. He chimed back in with this post. Druid indeed. This is the first post that he's made in over a year on his X account, and I will tell you this. Him saying Druid indeed, I am feeling fairly good that the Druid is actually going to be the class that we see. Now the question here is, one, is he just trolling us, saying, yes, it's going to be the Druid, and have no idea? Or is he still actually data mining and actually believes that the Druid is the new class coming to the game? Now, this is very exciting. The Druid is a class that's a loved one inside of Diablo 4. And actually, we're going to take a look a little bit right here at what the Druid actually is. For those of you who may not understand or know what the Druid is, this is a shapeshifter class. You can go from being a human into a beast, and it is pretty exciting and different than anything that we have. The Druid is a shapeshifter class and can change from forms at will. They also have access to earth and storm magic. Different skills utilize different forms. Storm magic persists on the battlefield, so players able to unleash torrents of lightning, wind, and rain before shifting forms to ravage foes. Now, we already do have the Tempest who controls the wind and the water, so I'm not sure there. Although, if the Druid is the class that's coming, they're not going to change how it functions because the Tempest already utilizes some of the Earth's powers. A unique class mechanic of the Druid is the chance to deal crushing blows with any Earth skills, reducing the enemy life by a flat percentage of their total, not current health, although its effect against bosses and other players is reduced. We need to keep in mind here that just because this is how the Druid works in the older Diablo games or Diablo 4, it is not meaning that this is how it's going to work precisely inside of Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal is its own game. It can work in a different fashion. So we're going to have to see how that happens if the Druid is actually the class that we see. Again, will that be confirmed? Or is this just a joke? I actually think the Druid is going to be coming. Another mechanic used in many Druid skills is the vulnerable debuff, an inversion of fortified. While vulnerable, the enemies take 30% additional damage from attacks. Vulnerable lasts until the enemy loses the specified amount of life from any source, not expiring over time and stacking the vulnerable damage but not the damage bonus from multiple applications. Unlike Diablo 2, because we had Druid in Diablo 2, Druid has no skills that exist purely to transform in and out of various forms. Instead, each skill can only be cast from one, sometimes two, but not any form shifting to it before cast without any extra action. Once shapeshifted, the Druid remains the form for 3 seconds or until the different action forces them to shapeshift again. The three forms are human, werebear, and werewolf. I do remember DM, Darth Microtransaction, playing as the Druid when Diablo 4 released, and if I recall, I believe he liked the class. Here are some of the different skills, and now let's actually take a look at some of the video that we have here of what, wow, this is like, this footage is tiny right here. But you could see him, geez, can I even zoom in on this? You could see it shape-shifting. Oh no, what happened here? There we go. Okay, I think we have, what is this? This isn't what I want to see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you could see it shape-shifting from a werewolf or from a human into a werewolf. And there you go. You're getting a great Toyota ad while we're here as well. It definitely looks like it's going to be a fun class if we get this one to Diablo Immortal. I surely hope that we do. Running around as a werewolf seems like something I'd be down to do any day of the week. All right, we'll take that back down so we can see normal things. But here are some images of what the class looks like, right? He's this burly looking man with the horns. Now again, in Diablo Immortal, it can be a male or a female class. And it just shows you what the breakdown looks like, what the different phases of him can look like, what the different, look at this, different colors of the cosmetics as well. This is definitely something that I welcome with open arms into the game. Oh, here we have some of this as well. That's not the right class. Now we're getting into weird images. This wiki, it's got some weird stuff going on. I guess at the end of the day, the real question is, do you believe that the Druid is going to be the next class in Diablo Immortal coming this summer just because our boy Datamine ARPG made this comment? Definitely a good teaser. I'm going to be inquiring with him very soon. Hopefully I could have more details for you on that. But that's it, guys. A quick video for you today on a Saturday. Let me know if you think the Druid is the next class in coming to the game. And if it is it one that you welcome?